apologize ahead of time for flying your face. Turn it in a cause it's not far away.
We've got NBA basketball in store for you. We're live at the AT&T Center in San Antonio, Texas, the home of the Spurs, live on 2K Sports. Welcome to our 2K Sports broadcast of the NBA on a Monday afternoon. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. As you look at Memphis,
and you can tell that both teams will be a little on edge in this one, given the rivalry these teams have. It could be an emotional game.
And who doesn't love this stuff? Two teams that have beef. Look, the stakes are a little bit higher, and it should make this a very interesting matchup.
Here's Curry after Kareem Abdul-Jabbar scored. Curry gets the bucket. And we've got a game that's sure to be a crowd pleaser, Greg. Two high-octane offenses going head-to-head.
And it's not just run and gun. Each team has a very well-refined attack. And this kind of matchup comes down to which side can maintain their energy through all four quarters.
Lightning quick off the bounce. Bryant, one of the better athletes to ever play this game.
It ended in the bubble, but how about the Spurs playoff streak? 22 consecutive seasons, Greg, coming to an end.
Kevin, making it every year from 1998 to 2019, winning 5 titles over that span, and having the same head coach certainly helped that streak. So did having a couple Hall of Famers. The motor of Bryant never stops, even inside where he goes right at the D.
The Spurs shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor, something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Now here's Wade. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. And so just over a minute and a half played. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities. And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively. Oh, no excuse. Gotta be a little embarrassed by that one.
The Grizzlies off to a slow start. 6-point game. Here's Drexler. Robinson pulls it in.
Slow start, 1 of 4 to begin this game.
And here's Anthony for 3. And it's Wade with the ball for the Grizzlies. Here's Frazier. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Back to Abdul-Jabbar. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. It's stolen by Frazier. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. Spurs leading by 4. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, a bit ago, Taylor Jenkins and I were able to chat. They lost their first contest against this team this year, and he thinks it was because they weren't assertive enough on the defensive end. He said their approach this time around is to ramp up the defense, get in shooters' faces. We'll see if that intensity does the trick. Guys?
Thank you, David. Obviously, they feel that's the strategy that will earn them the W.
And Kevin, when you're disruptive defensively, especially early on, that can help change the complexion of the rest of the game.
And that priority on defense establishes a team-first mentality. Guys have to work as a unit. It's a good mindset to get into early.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
So it's San Antonio now, leading by 5. Bryant, that's for 2. It's hauled in by Frazier.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Howard. Good, great play set up by Frazier.
And this is where Howard can be dominant. In close, his physical advantages then can take over.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. So it's both teams making substitutions here. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Out to the wing. They double him with Nowitzki. Here's Shaq. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And the foul goes against San Antonio.
Over 7 feet, big, quick, great hands. Shaq is a one-of-one type of player.
One word you always hear the Grizzly players mention is chemistry.
Yeah, you can't fake chemistry, and it's true. When you ask these guys what makes their team special, they point out what a tight-knit group they are. Some people might not think chemistry is a big deal, but it is huge when it comes to this league.
And one thing is, if you look on paper, it could feel like there's chemistry. But as you know, sometimes it doesn't translate to the real world.
No, it does not translate. And then after that, if you don't have chemistry, you better have professionals.
And, yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here.
Now, he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
From past the arc. That doesn't go either for Bryant. They play the clock right. They can go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
And Greg Anthony for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Part of a growing trend in this NBA, giving his team length in the backcourt.
Yeah, 6'6" with a 6'11" wingspan. He can see over the top of the defense. He helps you on the glass, and he can switch onto front court players defensively. That's what teams are looking for nowadays.
Harden can't hit. The Grizzlies trail by 5. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. 29 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Iverson, and Iverson throws it down.
You gotta love Iverson's tenacity, especially when he's driving.
Here's Howard, bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Back to Anthony, out to Kobe. Buries it from 3-point range. Kobe's got 16.
And that's leadership right there. Anthony wanting to work the rock over to an open teammate.
And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. This is his first free throw of the game.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
Kobe Bryant getting it done for San Antonio. Going on an absolute rampage. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the Spurs. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And Kareem throws it down.
And not much you can do defensively once Kareem gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much talent.
Here's Unseld. A three. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. It's deflected. They retain possession. Good on the shot. Here's Curry. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. San Antonio making a switch here. The Grizzlies trailed by 3. Here's Wade. Abdul-Jabbar in the post. And the dunk by Abdul-Jabbar.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Robinson with the block.
And there you see why Robinson is the anchor of this defense. Massive wingspan, easily allowing him to turn away shots.
And so here's Memphis. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth, and it's not usually literal. But what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it. They kind of checked out mentally. And I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
Here's Harden on the wing. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Drexler with the bounce pass. Here's Abdul-Jabbar.
Unstoppable tonight, as he is most nights. Jabbar has all the offensive tools, but it also keeps to a strict fitness regimen that allows him to wear people down.
The Grizzlies making a change here. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Down low. Here's Unseld. And he goes in for the dunk.
That's a fantastic decision by Curry. Defense too focused in on Steph.
At the elbow, it's Abdul-Jabbar. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
This game, just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Here are the Grizzlies with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Wade with it. Now Anthony defending. Pass to Shaq. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. O'Neal. And Shaq with the slam.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
Bryant drives in. Nowitzki for 3. And it's Drexler with the rebound.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Abdul-Jabbar with the bucket. Abdul-Jabbar's got the lead up to 5 now for the Grizzlies. Now Curry. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Here's Unseld. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Here's Wade. Up and in on the layup. Wade's got 4 this quarter.
And the ball handling of Wade, outstanding work, getting crafty with it and converting because of that creativity.
Outside Bryant, over Thompson, And that one hits back iron. Memphis with the ball. They're on an 18-6 run. And Abdul-Jabbar gets it to go.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start. Buckley down. One of the most dangerous scorers in the game. Bryant is taking no prisoners on the offensive end.
Both teams will make substitutions. Pass to Johnson. Back to Maravich. From deep. Nowitzki with the steal. And now Bryant pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
And he anticipated the play, and Kobe finished it on the other end.
Here's Shaq. Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Anthony in the corner. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
And the shooting form of Anthony, just perfect. He's dangerous with the catch and shoot and just terrific at scoring when in rhythm. Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm. And he just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. San Antonio with the rebound. And the points coming for them now, Greg and Bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like. Leaping up to the rim, Bryant sees the opening and does not hesitate to attack.
And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second foul here pretty early in this one. He's got to be careful for the rest of this half.
The shot's good from Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar's got 20.
With all the attention Clay gets, it can lead to open looks for others. Nice decision.
Count the basket.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Kobe Bryant getting it done for San Antonio. He has really delivered at the offensive end. He's torched them for 24 points so far. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Richard, you were part of a Cavs team that came back from 3 games to 1 down in the NBA Finals to win the title. Remarkable. Just how hard was that to do?
Well, let me say this. I think it was the greatest championship ever. And I'm not being biased. Those are the facts. They were the defending champion. They had the 2-time MVP. They won 73 wins that year. So for me, that was the most special comeback because we played in the greatest championship of all time.
I'm assuming there was no doubt in your mind at all you would come back, correct?
That's a lie. There was tons of doubt in my mind, but I will say this. When you have a group of guys that stay together when you're down 3-1, it's because you believe in each other and we believe in ourselves.
The Spurs have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6.
And it's been an outstanding game for them at the free throw line, not missing their chances when they get them. A lights-out scorer who possesses incredible confidence. Anthony is such a skilled and explosive player. And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
And from the line thus far, how about 83% on the season? Outstanding. Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
Oh, one of the most dynamic guards in the game. Wade can do it all on offense and is also a terrific shot blocker at that position.
Pass to Robinson. Second shot opportunity. Out to Kobe. The 3 from Anthony. Doesn't go for him.
Rough start to the second half for them. Only getting 1 of the past 4 shots to fall.
To the left wing. Here's Howard. He's off on that one. So the Spurs will take it the other way. Outside Anthony. From deep three-point range. A new 14-second shot clock for San Antonio. Here's Bryant. It's good from the top of the key. Kobe's got 26 points.
Guy's just ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Knocked away. And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop. And the jam by Harden.
There's a little burst to Harden's game. You can see that on the breaks.
It's Howard, top of the key. Inside. Here's Drexler. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The first free throw is good. And the Grizzlies making a change here. So he gets them both. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. The 3 from Anthony. Abdul-Jabbar grabs the miss.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Frazier scanning the floor. And it's Allen Iverson with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul.
Grizzlies making a switch here. It's to Frazier. Six to shoot. Doesn't go that time. And the Spurs going the other way now.
Off to a bit of a slow start in the second half. 0 for 3 so far.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And it's Frazier with the ball for the Grizzlies. Trailing here by 8. Beyond the arc. A three-pointer is right on target. Frazier's got 5.
And it took some time, but hopefully getting that make will kind of kickstart, kind of wake them up here in this third quarter after missing their first few shots.
The Grizzlies trail by 5. To the paint. Richardson, no luck.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
Here's O'Neal, and it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
Memphis checking into the Grizzlies. Keith Merritt. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. 5 to shoot. No good from Maravich. Spurs leading by 5. Here's Iverson. And it's sent back by Howard.
And Howard takes his shot blocking very seriously. Skying up and sending him back was his impressive vertical.
It's good on the putback.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. From deep, Iverson.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
To the inside. Howard. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Oh, good find by Richardson and a smart pass. He doesn't second guess his instinct to move the ball.
And here's Burton for 3.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Screen by Howard. Right side, Maravich. Here's Shaq. Banked in off the glass. O'Neal's got 6.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Iverson with the ball, and it's Howard picking him up. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Screen by Howard. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
The classic combo guard. Gilgeous-Alexander is effective in the two-man game, especially on that first option, taking it himself.
Pass to Maravich. And the rebound goes to Nowitzki. San Antonio trailing here. Harden, no good.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Here's Howard. Here's Shaq. And Shaq with the slam.
Guys, I feel bad for the rim on that one. Shaq is one power.
Harden with it. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. From deep. And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Grizzlies out in front as they end the third quarter on a 15-5. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Here's Curry.